So I'd like to begin by telling our Pakistani guests there must be a resolution of the Kashmir issue. There must be. And it must begin with the return of Pakistan-occupied Kashmir to India. We are so glad here tonight. We are so glad that the Narendra Modi government has finally decided to take on Pakistan and call its bluff as far as Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, Gilgit-Baltistan is concerned. From the Pakistani side, Marshal Abid Rao, Fawad Chaudhry, Syed Tariq Pirzada and Maiza Hamid. From the Indian side, Maruf Raza, Rashni Kher, founder member of Roots in Kashmir, Sushant Sareen of the Vivekananda International Foundation and General G.D. Bakshi. Thank you very much. Let the debate begin. My first question goes to Maiza Hamid, and after that, by the way, it's an open debate. Feel free to come in when you wish. Now, Maiza Hamid, women are not allowed to vote. Women are not allowed to vote in Gilgit-Baltistan. And you're talking of an election.
Pakistan
Women are not being allowed to vote in Gilgit-Baltistan and you're talking about an election.
Can I answer your question?
I'm waiting.
Okay, women are allowed to constitutionally vote for...
What do you mean constitutionally vote? The Jirgas. The Jirgas have banned women from taking part in the elections.
See, if you will let me talk, I will put my point across. Otherwise, you can...
No, but is it true? Have I said anything incorrect? Have I said anything incorrect? 1 second, let Maiza Hamid answer.
I'm trying to
Fawad Chaudhry, let her answer.
I'm trying to correct you by giving you information which you don't want to take.
No, it's all right. I'll explain to you why. I'll explain to you what's going on in
There were elections in KPK and women were not allowed by Jirga to vote.
Thank you for confirming what I said.
And they reacted to it. Listen, they reacted to it and the Election Commission of Pakistan has decided on repolls. So women will be allowed.
So thank you for confirming. Thank you. Maiza Hamid, I want to thank you. Maiza Hamid, I want to thank you.
My statement, otherwise I won't come on your interview.
No, but I'm thanking you for confirming what I said. I'm thanking you for confirming what I said. I said, and I can tell you...
I'm just saying that constitutionally women are allowed to vote and Election Commission has nullified the election where women were not allowed to vote and there will be a repoll in the areas where women were not allowed to vote.
Maiza Hamid, constitutionally you are a democracy. Constitutionally, Pakistan is a democracy. We all know what it is. In any case, it reinforces the lack of equality that prevails in your country.
Any other democracy, like your democracy.
Well, I don't know. Now, I'd like to ask Fawad Chaudhry.
As an analyst, I think as an analyst, you should not have a black and white opinion about everything.
I have Ms. Maiza Hamid. I have one
for the last 10 years.
Maiza Hamid, I have no black and white. I have right and wrong. And what you're doing in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir is wrong.
I don't think.
I'd now like to bring into the debate Rashni Kher, founder member Roots in Kashmir, who wants to counter you from the Indian side.
Rashni Kher ordered the election.
Sir, Rashni Kher, founder member of Roots in Kashmir, on a day when India has taken on Pakistan and Pakistan.
Miss Maid, allow me to speak. Miss Maid, please allow me to speak. The Supreme Court of Pakistan has itself revoked an order of the High Court of Pakistan-occupied Kashmir saying Gilgit-Baltistan is not a constitutional part of Pakistan. So under what aegis is the Election Commission of Pakistan holding an election
for
the first place in Gilgit-Baltistan? What approval does it have? How can it even hold an election there? It has no aegis.
I will clarify my statements if you allow me to speak. If you want to make a speech, you can make a speech for your audience.
Ms. Maiza Hamid, we are telling you what is wrong in your country.
I'm not making a speech.
Why we are telling you what is wrong in your country. Miss Hamid.
Tell me what's wrong. I am telling you what the truth is, because I am living in Pakistan. You are talking from India.
Miss Hamid.
You're trying to impose your perspective of Pakistan on your.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
See, it doesn't matter.
We know what is happening there. We know it is a hot...
Nothing is happening. Listen, High Court and Supreme Court... I think you've already made up your mind. I am not needed here.
No, Miss Hamid, don't get upset. The fact of the matter is that's Rashni Kher,
no, I'm not getting upset.
No, I am only stating some facts tonight.
Get into a fight with you.
No, ma'am, I don't want to get into a fight with you. Why would I want to? We are embarrassed at what is going on in Pakistan occupied Kashmir.
So let me put my point across. Let me, if you asked a question, let me answer it then.
Miss Hamid, I want to go across to the other Pakistani guests and I want to know from them. I want to know from Syed Tariq Pirzada and Fawad Chaudhry. I want to know from Fawad Chaudhry and Syed Tariq Pirzada.
Go to other people.
1 second, Syed Tariq Pirzada and Fawad Chaudhry. Just answer one question. Do the people of Gilgit-Baltistan have a right to vote in your national elections?
No.
What do you mean no? You treat them like second-class citizens. You're implementing apartheid. You enforce racism in Gilgit-Baltistan. Do they have a right to vote in your national elections? Maruf, do they have a right to vote in the national elections?
You need to have some...
Do they have a right to vote in your national elections? Let the people of Jammu and Kashmir know today. The second-class citizens that you reduce the people of Pakistan occupied
Kashmir. The whole territory is a disputed territory.
Sir, do you give the people of Gilgit-Baltistan the right to vote in your national elections? Yes or no? Do you give them the right to vote in your national elections? Yes or no, sir? Sir, yes or no?
Yes, they do.
Of course not, you don't.
They do, and
you don't give them the right to vote in your national elections. That's an absolute and utter lie.
Fawad, you are lying as usual.
That's an absolute and utter lie.
Rashni can counter you.
Rashni can't say that extend your jurisdiction to Gilgit-Baltistan. This is the demand of the people of
Fawad, you are lying as usual. Tell me when did they vote?
Fawad, why are you lying on
Fawad, please tell me when did Gilgit-Baltistan vote in the national elections last time?
It's Indian occupied Kashmir, for God's sake.
Do you give the people of...
There's no concept about that.
Fawad, answer the question. People across 80 countries are watching this. Maruf,
Kashmir is not part of the India. It's a recognized fact.
So, you know, I'll tell you, Fawad.
The whole Indian leadership,
Fawad, listen to this. Listen to this.
Doesn't mean that everyone in
Fawad Chaudhry, listen to this. Listen to this. Jammu and Kashmir is, always will be, a million generations from now part of India, and God willing, Pakistan occupied Kashmir will be too. But I'm asking Maruf tonight.
You want to say that Jawaharlal Nehru?
I'm asking Maruf tonight.
You want to say Jawaharlal Nehru?
Sir, I'm asking you the history. Sir, you don't even mention. Why don't you give the people of Gilgit-Baltistan voting rights in your national elections?
It's not the Arnab Goswami's decision.
That's all right, sir.
It's the decision of the people of the Kashmir.
I'm asking you.
They want to be with India or with Pakistan.
Well, I want to share a few truths tonight, Fawad, if you have the courage to listen.
Arnab Goswami has no authority to decide that who...
I'm asking you questions. Why are you getting nervous? Why does Pakistan get nervous?
The Kashmir to decide.
I say today Narendra Modi has done a damn right thing by questioning PoK openly.
Narendra Modi is as
he's done the damn right thing by questioning PoK openly tonight. And I think it was a long time past
basically create
its due date.
Problem.
Well, you're getting nervous now. Maruf, do the people of Gilgit-Baltistan have a right to vote in Pakistan's national elections? As far as I know, Gilgit-Baltistan does not even find mention in the constitution of Pakistan.
Or more importantly, I'd like to ask a Pakistani guest, which map of Pakistan shows Baltistan as a part of Pakistan?
Not one, not
even
one.
The first atlas that was published of Pakistan of 1985, and even thereafter, Baltistan clearly was not shown as a part of Pakistan. Some maps began to show Gilgit and the northern territory.
Absolutely right.
So quite clearly, if your maps itself don't show that as a part of Pakistan, sir, please hear me out. Sir, can you please hear me out? I've heard you. Give me a minute. Sir, give me a minute. Fawad Saab, 1 minute sun to lijiye. You tell me, do any of your maps show Gilgit and Baltistan collectively as part of Pakistan?
No.
Some show Gilgit,
no,
certainly none as Baltistan.
Pakistan don't say that.
Certainly. No. 1 sec. Your maps haven't. Secondly, that as per the arrangement that you people tried to strike with the people of northern areas, they were to have their own elected representatives. That is also monitored by Islamabad, and you have a Pakistani national who is imposed on them as their so-called elected national. as the elected representative. So now what is this farce of an election when your maps don't show this as part of Pakistan?
Why?
Your constitution doesn't mention this. You don't have a local person as the head of local government. And now you want to go through the charade of an election. Please answer these three questions. These three questions, sir. Just answer these three questions.
Pakistan is facilitating that.
Sir, कश्मीर वगैरह को अभी तो आप भूल जाइए. Fawad Saab, please answer my three questions.
Gilgit and Baltistan is not part of Pakistan under Article 1. We have given a special.
Yes, you are yourself admitting it. If it's not part of Pakistan,
thank you.
If it's not part of Pakistan, what right do you have to have?
Thank you, Maiza Hamid. Coming back to the debate. 1 second. For a second time, I thank our Pakistani guests.
We have special packages introduced by the government. I don't know why you are confusing the whole issue with Kashmir.
You see, Miss Maiza Hamid and Fawad.
If your constitution doesn't recognize it as your territory, how can you have an election there?
You see, this is the truth, and I'll tell you one thing, Maiza Hamid. This is why the people of Bangladesh liberated themselves. This is why the people of Bangladesh liberated themselves. And God willing, the oppressed people of Pakistan occupied Kashmir will also liberate themselves in a day not too far from now.
The Minister wants to play to the galleries. It's not our fault. If he has a problem with China PoK economic corridor, it's none of his business.
Maiza Hamid, let me say this to you.
Baltistan's elections are concerned.
Miss Maiza Hamid.
High Court and Supreme Court ordered local bodies elections. Let the people decide who
Miss Hamid, this is on up here. Can you hear me?
Madam, how?
Miss Hamid, can you hear me, Miss Hamid?
I don't know how. Why are you confusing the Kashmir issue? See, Gilgit-Baltistan.
Miss Hamid, this is the Kashmir issue.
There have been special packages that have been of Gilgit.
Miss Hamid, you see, Miss Hamid, what?
So I think the entire debate is useless because you are making your own narrative for your own
Miss
people.
Miss Hamid, I request you.
Very much part of Pakistan has been given all sorts of amenities, all sorts of things as any other province in Pakistan.
This is what you said to the people of Bangladesh, and they revolted against you. And God willing, the people of Gilgit-Baltistan will soon revolt against you and liberate themselves as well. And the fact is, Syed Tariq Pirzada.
Why would they want to revolt against us?
And this is the Kashmir issue.
They are actively participating in local body elections.
I am willing. Syed Tariq Pirzada.
They are not retaliating. If they were retaliating, they wouldn't participate in the local body elections.
GD Bakshi and Syed Tariq Pirzada now on the channel, please. GD Bakshi and Syed Tariq Pirzada, please. My information is, and let us debate the fact.
Make a point.
GD Bakshi, can I make a small point before that? I want to share this for our panelists in Pakistan. So terribly are the people of Gilgit-Baltistan treated by the oppressive military Pakistani state that Gilgit-Baltistan does not have seats in the Pakistan parliament, not one. They have been reduced to a state of feudal slavery. They have no position in constitutional bodies established for consultation or coordination between the federal government and the provinces. In fact, till 2009, there was no election in Gilgit-Baltistan. And this is the situation. Syed Tariq Pirzada, it is not even recognized as a province of Pakistan. So there is a Kashmir issue and you need to return Gilgit-Baltistan.
Because
what do you mean?
Because like you are the illegal occupiers of the occupied Kashmir on the Indian
ever compare
side,
Jammu and Kashmir with what you have done to the people of Gilgit-Baltistan.
These people are havingly joined us. They are waiting for the final settlement, and I'm glad that today we are all agreeing on one thing, that the issue of Kashmir has to be settled.
I agree with you.
It is incumbent on you.
I agree with you.
It was incumbent on the grave of Jawaharlal Nehru that yes, it is a disputed territory across the board. So you have to just your lousy...
Sir, 1 second. Sir, 1 second. Syed Tariq Pirzada, Mr. Pirzada, call off these elections in Pakistan occupied Kashmir. Call them off now. Called off these sham elections now.
Your policy and your station's policy has failed.
Call off these sham elections now, sir. The whole world is laughing at them.
Gilgit-Baltistan, and let there be plebiscite. And I'm glad that is happening right now.
Ask the people
I'll tell you one thing.
Ask the people of Gilgit-Baltistan. Ask the people of Gilgit-Baltistan whether they like to live in the oppressive circumstances that you have forced them to. Syed Tariq Mirzada.
Down the tubes.
GD Bakshi wants to respond to you, but understand this.
No idea that people of Gilgit and Baltistan and Kashmir, there's a huge number of people living in UK where Pakistan has no influence. Just go and see how they feel about India and Pakistan.
Fawad, remember, history repeats itself. History repeats itself. Do not forget the lessons of the past. GD Bakshi responding to you now. GD Bakshi, please. Yeah, please, sir.
Just go and...
Arnab,
GD Bakshi, please.
Arnab, I would like kindly my Pakistani friend, if you can, let somebody else talk. Kindly give me a chance.
Your problem
kindly give me a chance.
You are a professional Pakistan basher, and
we have heard you, Mr. Pirzada.
Number one. Number two, again,
we have heard you, Mr. Pirzada. Kindly do not drown everybody else's
across the border in India as well as in Pakistan. I'm glad your policy has now totally.
Arnab, can you kindly tell this gentleman to let somebody else talk? Because he just wants to hear his own voice.
On the airwaves.
That is his standard practice.
You know, policy has simply failed.
You see, 1 second, sir. First, you will let General GD Bakshi come in. But I will say to you tonight, there was an illegal overthrow. There was an illegal overthrow of the government in the region, leading to its eventual capture by Pakistan. Jammu and Kashmir includes Gilgit-Baltistan, and as per the instrument of accession, the entire state of Jammu and Kashmir, including Gilgit-Baltistan, is part of India. Is part of India, and God willing it will be. So you should call off that sham election that you are doing there. GD Bakshi. GD Bakshi, please. GD Bakshi, go ahead, sir.
Arnab, I would like to remind Mr. Pirzada that the people of Gilgit-Baltistan are predominantly Shia, and what the Pakistan government has done to them needs to be made known to the rest of the world. In 1988, General Zia-ul-Haq had initiated a pogrom against the Shias of Gilgit-Baltistan. Please hear me out, Mr. Pirzada. This might be news to you. You know, in 1988, General Zia-ul-Haq had unleashed a pogrom in Gilgit-Baltistan. He had sent his pet Brigadier Parvez Musharraf to crush the revolt that had taken place amongst the Shias of Gilgit-Baltistan. For 8 days, he had brought in truckloads of Sunni tribesmen. From 8 days, they had brought in truckloads of Sunni tribesmen from the northwest frontier province, and there was murder, loot, and mayhem. The Pakistani army stood aside, the Pakistani police stood aside, and watched the massacre of the Shias. You are talking of giving them the right to vote after 68 years?
Is going down the tube.
After 68 years, you have suddenly woken up that they also have the right to vote. Why? Are they not human beings? Are they just to be taken out of the buses and shot and killed and massacred?
A Hindu.
You know what you have done, you owe an explanation to the rest of the world.
For the Muslims,
the rest of the world needs to take you to task for the genocide.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
Of the Shias.
You know, you, Hindu majority India, you don't have any conscience, you don't have any morality, you are keeping 150 million Muslims as slaves on your land.
To the Nuristanis. What have you done to the Shias? Arnab, let me tell you the complete story of that place, because it deserves to be made known.
You have no idea. You have not been
in 1999,
I'm telling you, just go and see the people there. They are the most developed area of Pakistan. They are the most happiest people of Pakistan. You have no idea.
Light infantry.
Why don't you, even
Arnab, please put this
man to Birmingham and check what
they're just going on talking.
General Bakshi,
you know, working for
Pakistani
friends, kindly let one of us be heard.
Intelligence is another.
I mean, are you so unsure of your point That you just want to drown out voices?
The comparison is very simple.
Please, if you are so sure of your point, listen to my argument. I will know your answer.
Your side of Kashmir is slipping through your fingers.
General Bakshi.
Sooner or later, we will get that part of Kashmir into Pakistan.
Mr. Pirzada,
you will not be able to stop that.
Will you stop for a minute, please? Will you stop for a minute? I'll tell you. I'll give you a ready reckoner.
What do you
All
mean?
you have to do is you have to listen for a while.
Stopping for a minute.
You see, Mr. I think what the Modi government has done today. I think what the Narendra Modi government has done today, which is call Pakistan's bluff and openly question the so-called election in Pakistan occupied Kashmir. Mr. Pirzada, be quiet, please.
Every credibility, every credibility in the region.
Mr. Pirzada.
It is now Pakistan and China who have joined hands, and India is standing isolated.
Thank you. I don't know which state you just woke up from. I want Sushant Sareen to come in at this stage and also have Vice Marshal Abid Rao.
You don't know there is a country called China whose
all I know and what needs to be
today that the economic corridor will pass through the northern areas of Pakistan. Then it is a combined project that combines
I'll tell you what it will walk over.
India cannot do anything. Call your Modi. He can kill 2,000 people in Gujarat, but he cannot do anything against Pakistan.
Cool down, sir. Cool down. I'm only stating some facts. I know, and our viewers can see tonight. So, Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao. Tell me, Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao. My question is to Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao.
Your only tactic is to drown all voices here.
My question is to Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao. Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao, why have the people of Gilgit-Baltistan? Maybe you can answer the question. I expect a fair amount of honesty from you tonight. The subject may be embarrassing, but
why?
Well, how many times have the people
of been honest to anybody?
Can someone else speak? Will you treat Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao the way you treat the people of Gilgit-Baltistan? Not give them a voice? Please. He's speaking from Karachi. Now, Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao.
2 minutes without
I want to. Please give me a pointed reply to my question. No, sir. Please give me a pointed reply to my question. Please give me a pointed reply to my question. My question to you, sir. Sir, my question to you, sir.
It is a disputed territory.
Sir, my question to you. Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao, my question to you is: have the people of Gilgit-Baltistan ever voted in a parliamentary election?
Will you please keep quiet?
Have the people of Gilgit-Baltistan ever voted in a national election?
We may have woken up late,
have they ever voted in a national election?
What Indian...
Have they ever voted in a national election?
They will become part of Pakistan.
No,
Don't worry about that.
No,
once upon a time, Pakistan was also part of India.
Sir, tell me
we revolted. We took our part of the country. Now they'll be revolt. We are very glad the track Mr. Modi is following from secular India. It is coming to a Hindu India state, and there will be further disintegration. The way you are hoping the people of Baltistan to revolt, we also expect people in India to revolt against your change of status.
There have been elections
now,
in Jammu and Kashmir.
Why do you deny Indian audience to listen to Pakistani guests? You create noise jamming. You create hype over nothing.
Don't get worked up.
Kashmir is a disputed territory. The revolt there in the Indian side is on since 1931. 16 years before Pakistan was created.
1,000 generations.
UN holds it as a disputed territory. We hold it. The whole world knows it.
Sir,
you are so happy about the map of Pakistan without Kashmir. It was an error by GeoTV. They have apologized to the whole nation, and that should not please you. Al Jazeera has shown India without Indian-held Kashmir.
Come to the point,
so
sir.
It doesn't give us extra pleasure.
To the point. How are
it is a disputed territory. Whatever we have done to people of Kashmir.
So does it, Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao, you're a reasonable person.
We haven't treated them well in the past, but now our political government is treating them very well. They are giving them the right to vote. They are giving them a status.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't given them the right to vote.
We have a political government in place.
No, you haven't given them the right to vote.
Yes, we have now given them the right.
No, you have not given them the right to vote in a national election. Don't lie on national television, sir. Everyone across India is watching.
They will integrate with the nation.
Really?
I'm surprised at what is bothering India. You holding a disputed territory.
So why don't you give them the right to vote? I want people, everyone. I want especially people in. I want everyone
on Kashmir. Let's settle it once for all.
Sir, tell me.
By threatening Pakistan, Mr. Modi will achieve nothing.
Mr. Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao. Air Vice Marshal Rao. You see, what is happening today is very interesting. We are open to discussing the Kashmir issue. And the issue will begin and end with Gilgit-Baltistan. And my question to you, sir, is, you are very well aware, the people of Jammu and Kashmir, Sushant Sareen, wants to come in, send 6 representatives to the Lok Sabha at the end of each general election. The people of Gilgit-Baltistan, which you illegally occupy, send not even one. In Jammu and Kashmir, there have been elections in 1977, 1983, 1987, 1996, 2002, 2008 and 2014. In Gilgit-Baltistan, you had a first sham election in 2009. The people of Jammu and Kashmir have exercised their franchise in every general election in India since 1967, for your kind information. And in Gilgit-Baltistan, you treat the people of Gilgit-Baltistan like they belong to another race. This is the worst form of racism that the government of Pakistan has perpetrated. You treat the people of Gilgit-Baltistan worse. You treat them worse. Yes, Maiza Hamid. You treat them worse than you treated the people of Bangladesh.
Let's have a
Why do you do that?
You treat our people like that.
If they want to join you, we will honor that. If they want to join us, you honor that.
Local bodies elections are taking place in Gilgit-Baltistan. Every party is participating actively there. All our representatives are there. Let the people of Pakistan decide. It's none of your business.
Of course, it's our business.
The Prime Minister has gone several times to introduce special packages for people of Gilgit-Baltistan.
Miss Hamid, it is our business. It is our territory.
That is Pakistan's territory. If you want to hear that from me, if that excites you, if that inflames you, I don't care. It is Pakistan's territory and we can do whatever.
Well, I just take a deep breath here. Understand, even Imran Khan has said there is pre-poll rigging in Gilgit-Baltistan. The number of people who exercise their franchise...
Forget about what Imran says.
I am telling you,
it is our internal matter.
You won't believe what Imran Khan says.
Something about pre-poll rigging that has nothing to do with the fact that Gilgit-Baltistan people are being neglected.
Really?
They are an opposition party.
I mean, India has no business claiming any advantage over that.
We have every business.
Rigging does not mean that Pakistani Gilgit-Baltistan people are deprived of anything.
Miss Maiza Hamid, we are telling you for the good of your own country. Because you need to understand,
please,
your government...
We are very much interested in
India can never wish good to Pakistan. You have proven that at least in the last 1 year.
Well, Balochistan, Gilgit-Baltistan...
You are confusing the whole issue.
I'm not.
Clearly, there are going to be elections there and people are going to be represented there.
Rashid Khair, please. Rashid Khair is countering you. 1 second. Rashid Khair, please. Can I have him on the air, please? Rashid Khair and GD Bakshi. Rashid Khair and GD Bakshi now, please. Rashid Khair.
Remember one thing.
Rashid Khair, please, versus Maiza Hamid.
No, yes, can you conduct elections in Ethiopia? It is like conducting elections in a third country. It doesn't belong to you. How can you even conduct elections here? You have no locus standi in Gilgit-Baltistan.
They are very much part of Pakistan and they are being given equal treatment.
On one... Ms. Mueek, on one hand, you are saying it is not a part of Pakistan. If it is not a part of Pakistan, then how are you conducting elections there? Please answer this.
Answer the question.
My point of view is that, you should not confuse the Kashmir issue with this. This is a part of Pakistan which is going to have local bodies elections like a normal any country does, and they're going to represent their people. All parties are campaigning there actively. Prime Minister has gone there several times. Introduced several packages. China's PoK economic corridor is going to go through that. People are going to benefit greatly from all these projects. I don't know how you're saying that the people of Pakistan
Ms. Mueek, the instrument of accession very clearly said the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir. Obviously, it has been neglected.
So you can't sit in Delhi and say that people of Gilgit-Baltistan are being neglected. You have no evidence.
Conducts regular activities there. Most terrorist training camps operate from Gilgit-Baltistan. How can you say it has not been neglected? Even in this China-Pakistan corridor, most people who have been given jobs are either Chinese or Pakistanis. There are no Gilgit-Baltistanis employed. How can you say they have not been neglected? If you are conducting an election after 50 years,
I want to know what right. Okay, Fawad.
You mind your own country. You mind your own business in Air Marshal Abid Rao.
Air Marshal Abid Rao.
This is our country, sir.
Sir, don't.
Our country,
Air Marshal Abid Rao, let me tell you.
You can't imagine how unreasonable can you people become.
Air Marshal Abid Rao, I need to say something to you. Can I please say something to Air Marshal Abid Rao? Sayyid Tariq Pirzada, Sayyid Tariq Pirzada, let me tell you, even in the most oppressed parts of Africa, are people not treated in the way that you treat the people of Gilgit-Baltistan? I will now, I'm sorry, but I will have to expose what you do to the people of Gilgit-Baltistan. Fawad must listen tonight.
Why don't you come to Pakistan?
फवाद जरा आप सुन ले मेरी बात, जरा सुन तो ले आज मेरी बात कि पाकिस्तान में क्या हो रहा है, सारे पाकिस्तान के लोगों को पता चले कि क्या हो रहा है. आप ये तो बताएं हमें, आप मेरी बात सुने, आप don't get excited. Listen to my question. I'm asking you, are the people of Gilgit-Baltistan, Fawad, listen to me. My question is to Fawad. He should have the patience to listen and then have the openness to answer with an open heart, not with a narrow mind. Now, Fawad, my question is to you, okay? Are the people of Gilgit-Baltistan not human beings? That not only do you not give them the right to vote in a national election,
your question
allow Mr. Pirzada, Fawad is fully capable of answering my question.
What do you do to them?
I'm asking Fawad. Are the people of Gilgit-Baltistan, tell the viewers across India tonight, why do you not give them constitutionally guaranteed fundamental rights? Constitutionally guaranteed fundamental, Fawad.
I would like,
Fawad, do you give the people of Gilgit-Baltistan constitutionally guaranteed fundamental rights that the people in the rest in Pakistan do?
People in Gilgit and Baltistan has the most rights.
Absolutely.
They are the most
status
people
is
in
far
Pakistan.
better at human level
their
than what
status
you do.
is far better than.
Really, and what is, they don't have a vote.
Far better.
They don't have a vote. They don't have fundamental rights, but their status is better. Please tell me how. Jiri Bakshi countering you.
Arnab, can I come in here, please?
Go to, they are the whole people of Gilgit and Baltistan
more ahead in human rights than the rest of Pakistan.
Much better conditions than any other part of Pakistan.
So I don't know. I don't know.
Of the Kashmir.
Okay,
I would ask you,
Arnab, can I come in here, please?
See the list of MPs in British Parliament. The whole MPs are from the Mirpur and other areas of Pakistan.
We have all the rights in India.
Ask them what is their views about Pakistan.
I am a Kashmiri. We have all the rights in this country. Fawad, I am a Kashmiri and we have all the rights in this nation. I am proud of being a Kashmiri and an Indian.
There are traitors everywhere. You may be one of them.
You be. So was Pandit Nehru. How does it matter?
You are a traitor, not me.
Let's talk.
I mean, how does it matter?
Let me
calling me traitor does not wipe the sins of
you. A very strong argument.
It doesn't wipe out
nothing to do with this.
The issue is the Indian held Kashmir and let that part be free. So there be some
okay, so here's a revelation.
Save India from disintegration. Leave Kashmir on one side.
No, sir.
You save India.
So, as I said,
we can see in next 20 years what's going to happen.
Kindly come into this.
Before I come to you, I want to go to Sushant Sareen. Before I come to you, I want to go to Sushant Sareen, and I'll just make one small comment, Sushant Sareen, before I come to you. The point here is this. As far as the military government of Pakistan is concerned, the definition of the people of Gilgit-Baltistan being given a great life is the denial of a vote.
What kind of bullshit is that?
Control your language, sir. I'm not using offensive language with you.
That is a garbage. You are distorting the facts.
Sir, you don't
India
let them vote.
Military,
why are you getting worked up?
Running the country.
Sir,
Pakistan is a
if you have a problem, please go and tell your government.
Pakistan has a democratic government. Second
you do not. I'm sorry. You do not give the people of Gilgit-Baltistan a right to vote in the national elections.
You guys have been isolated. Pakistan and China have isolated you in the region because of the economic corridor, and now you are creating one problem after another, and now you have that irresponsible foreign minister Sushma Swaraj who does not even make sense.
If you call that territory disputed, how are you allowing China to construct roads?
Absolutely.
We are allowing
if that territory is disputed, you understand the meaning of the word disputed?
Sovereign control. Then you don't know what is a
sovereign control? What sovereign control? It doesn't belong to you legally. You are in illegal occupation.
In your life. Or illegal occupation of Indian
Arnab, I will tell you what these people did. Mr. Pirzada, you want to hear the truth? Mr. Pirzada, do you want to hear the truth?
I have a question for you, Mr. Arnab. I have a question for you.
Mr. Pirzada,
do you think Jawaharlal Nehru was a traitor?
Mr. Pirzada, let me tell you the truth.
Just tell us. Just give me the answer, Mr. Arnab.
My friend, let me tell you the truth.
Nehru was traitor?
You don't even know.
Promises are not to be kept.
You are the only whistling around. Don't keep repeating that word like a parrot. Let me tell you what you have done to the people of Gilgit-Baltistan. In the Kargil conflict, you sent in the Shia troopers of the Northern Light Infantry. You then said that they were non-state actors. When their dead bodies came back, you refused to own them up. This is the first time I have seen a nation.
Now I'm going across to Sushant Sareen.
Accept the dead bodies of its soldiers because they were Shias.
And the fact of the matter is that on February 28th,
have forgotten that.
1 second. Now
think that the people of northern areas have forgotten.
They haven't, sir. They haven't.
Sadly mistaken.
You see, dear viewers, if you are watching this debate tonight, you would find India together. You would find. Can Sushant Sareen please come in? Sushant Sareen, please. Sushant Sareen, tell me. Sushant Sareen, please. Listen to Sushant Sareen of the Vivekananda International Foundation, please. Please listen to him, and then I'll let M. Marshall respond. Sushant Sareen, please.
You know, for all the grandstanding which your Pakistani guests are doing, and I find some of the language which they are using rather obnoxious and unacceptable. But the fact of the matter remains that I am one person along with a delegation of Indian journalists who happened to travel to this area almost around 9 to 10 years back. And we did manage to interact with a whole lot of people out there. And a lot of the stuff which people like Mr. Chaudhary and the others are telling you that, you know, it's the most hip and happening place, it's far from that. And in fact, that was one place where there was such a climate of fear hanging, because when we as Indian journalists were hanging around with the people, the journalists from Gilgit-Baltistan, you know, there were always some minder or the other sitting along with them, including the local Home Secretary, who actually still calls the shots out there. He's a joint secretary or a director level officer who still calls the shots out there. This election, or the people who are elected out of this farcical election, are essentially people who don't even have the power of a municipality. All the purse strings are controlled in Islamabad, and then there is a Gilgit-Baltistan council which is headed by the Prime Minister and stacked in favor of the government in Islamabad, which actually runs the whole show. So you have these puppets out there. Incidentally, Mr. Nawaz Sharif, after becoming Prime Minister in preparation for this election, has stacked the deck out there. He is now all set to make sure that he wins the elections out there. All sorts of pre-poll rigging and all sorts of other shenanigans are going on. So when the Foreign Office says that this is a farcical election and this will not cover up the illegal occupation of Pakistan, I think it's a point which is very well made. The other thing is that you know, this smoke screen which the Pakistanis are trying to create, that they're going to give these people a lot of rights. The fact of the matter remains that the demographic character of that entire area has been changed by settling Pashtuns from the KP province and other parts of Pakistan into that area, and out of about 5 districts which were originally there, 2 of the districts or 2.5 districts, you know, the demographic composition of that place has been changed, which again goes against the so-called UN resolution which these people keep directing.
I am giving him time, Maiza Hamid. I'm giving him time because he came in late. Maiza Hamid, I'm giving him time because he came in late. He's making factual points.
What he's saying is that the elections that are going to be taking place, like local bodies, the elections, the power is going to be transferred to the grassroots level. That is the gist of democracy. So what
a local body fellow you call a chief minister?
Rigging is concerned,
you call a local body chief a chief minister? That's a very strange nomenclature that you have come up with.
Pakistani Prime Minister is trying to make sure that every kind of facility is available in Gilgit-Baltistan, and I think he needs to, he wants to deliver there and for his people. And if he delivers, he will win the next election, and let the people of Pakistan decide that. I don't know what is the confusion.
That's a load of hogwash. That's a load of hogwash.
Is it true?
That's a load of hogwash, madam.
Or you trying to divide the local government from the federal government.
Madam,
where is the confusion? Federal government, local government and the governor are in line with each other, and they are trying to deliver.
That is exactly the point. That's what you did to Bangladesh. That's what you did to Bangladesh.
What else is stacking the deck?
No, you are comparing.
That's what you did to Bangladesh.
I don't think there is any comparison.
That's what you did to Bangladesh. Miss Maiza Hamid. Miss Maiza Hamid. Miss Maiza Hamid.
Just give me 1 minute. Every right that every Pakistani has in everywhere in the country.
Look at how you are treating the people of the region.
What is the right?
I am so glad to know.
For God's sakes.
No, you know, it's your pet dialogue to say that, you know, we are divided. We are not divided as a nation, and we are delivering
it's not part
as a democracy.
In any case.
No, in fact, you are a very united
That's what
nation.
you are saying. There are going to be local bodies election as per order of the High Court and the Supreme Court, and let the people of Gilgit-Baltistan decide
if you are watching.
The way you massacre the
political parties are actively participating in those elections, and they represent Pakistan. So where is the confusion? There is no confusion here.
You are a paragon for unity in the world.
This is the first time. And I'm very glad tonight. In fact, I would like to congratulate our Pakistani panelists. I would like to congratulate our Pakistani panelists at this stage of the debate for participating in the first open debate on Indian television on the atrocities committed by the military government of Pakistan in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. And I assure you there will be many more such debates, and I welcome your participation in them.
Don't confuse these.
I wish you have similar sympathy for the Indian held Kashmiris also.
Sir,
ask them if they want to stay with you.
Sir, Marshal, 1 second. Marshal, thank you for the sarcasm. You have a right to vote at the national election in Pakistan. The people of Gilgit-Baltistan don't. You have fundamental rights. No, 1 second, sir. No, you have fundamental rights. The people of Gilgit-Baltistan don't.
Objections about Indian
where you have legislative powers, the people of Gilgit-Baltistan don't.
What you have done to Kashmiris in last
where you are sitting in Karachi is part of a province of Pakistan. Gilgit-Baltistan is not even recognized as a province of Pakistan.
Don't talk about Kashmiris.
Arnab,
this is the first debate. I think this is the first debate. This is the first debate, Syed Tariq Pirzada. Syed Tariq Pirzada, this is the first debate which exposes what you are doing in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. And I know that you are on the losing side tonight. And you are on the losing side because morally you are in the wrong. Ethically, you are in the wrong. In terms of what you're doing to the people there in Gilgit-Baltistan, you're in the wrong. And you very well know that Narendra Modi and the Modi government has taken you head on this issue for the first time now. Maruf is saying something to you. Maruf
is isolated, standing alone. Pakistan is now.
Sir, your game is up in Gilgit-Baltistan. Maruf,
I'll come in.
Maruf.
Indian
okay, my point, sir, if you please allow me, sir, please allow me, give me just 3 points to make, sir. 3 points. The first point is,
okay.
Yeah, Mr. Pirzada, thank you very much. But here are 3 points. The first point is,
Kashmir.
Mr. Pirzada, when you pipe down...
Mr. Pirzada, I am very happy to see you thoroughly and totally on the back foot on an issue which is the real Kashmir issue. The real Kashmir issue now, henceforth, is only Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. You get that message right, Mr. Pirzada. Now let Maruf speak, please. We shall debate Pakistan-occupied Kashmir at every forum that we can henceforth.
To give somebody a chance.
Yes, please, Maruf.
Okay, 3 quick points. The first point is that we have, sir, please hear me out. Sir, please hear me out.
Held Kashmir.
Sir, please hear me out. Sir, please hear me out. Please hear me out.
That is the center of debate.
You lost the debate, sir.
Constitute the core of the issue.
Sir, why don't you let somebody else speak? then you will get a reasonably counter argument. Reasonable. Now, just here 3 points. 3 points, Mr. Pirzada. Mr. Pirzada.
The extremists.
Ornab, either you have to drown their voices or you have to allow us to speak.
No, we are a democracy,
because,
so we won't. Please continue, Maruf.
You can drown my voice. You can
okay, first point is, whatever the Pakistani guests are saying, I'm willing to give them the benefit of doubt. But the historical record of how they've treated the people of Gilgit and Baltistan, Baltistan in particular, which is not even mentioned in Pakistani maps and constitution, how they've treated them in the past doesn't give me any confidence they'll do any better now. And even you've repeatedly, you brought out the example of Bangladesh. It was another Muslim population bloc. They were not able to treat fairly, which led to the resentment, the rebellion, the genocide, and then the breaking away of Bangladesh. But more importantly, I want to raise two questions. Two questions to Pakistani. You talk about people from Baltistan and Gilgit having left, having been allowed to go and live in the UK. I would go to the extent of saying that the issue is most of you will leave Pakistan before the end of the week if you were also allowed to go away and had an opportunity outside. Because the Muhajirs who created Pakistan have been gloriously kicked out of your country, and Pakistan has become a Punjabi dominant Sunni centric country. Ask the Shias to get massacred every other day on the mosque or the street or in Karachi. How do you reassure the people of the northern areas that they'll be treated any differently? As far as the Kashmir issue is concerned, Mr. Branch, who has written Clinton's memoirs and Clinton's friend and historian, has quoted Bill Clinton as saying to Nawaz Sharif on the 4th of July meeting in 1999 that Kashmir belongs to India and that is settled. Now you withdraw back from the LOC and then we will talk about a dialogue between you and Pakistan and India. So go back into history, sir. Even United States, your chief patron all these years, recognizes that Kashmir belongs to India. Apart from the fact that the people of Kashmir repeatedly vote to stay on in the Indian Union. Otherwise, 75 to 80% people would not vote in the Kashmir election. I don't know what to base your arguments on and what your premises are based on. There's no logical record that you can base your arguments on.
Marshal Abid Rao and Maiza Hamid. My question is to both of you. Why does the Pakistan Human Rights Commission say that the people, why does the Pakistan Human Rights Commission say, your own Human Rights Commission say, that people there feel their civil and political rights are violated, that the fundamental freedom of public has been violated, that there are constitutional limits on autonomy? Why do people feel, according to the Pakistan Human Rights Commission, that they are continuously watched and monitored and the ISI has a huge presence there? Why does the Human Rights Watch say that there are documented incidents of torture and nobody knows of cases where military and intelligence officials have been prosecuted? Do you want to tell me tonight, why do the people of Pakistan feel?
Okay.
Why do the people of Pakistan feel?
Tell me when your question finishes.
Why do the people of Pakistan feel that what you are doing in Gilgit-Baltistan is 10 times worse than what you did to the people of Bangladesh before they liberated themselves? And how long do you think you can continue this kind of relentless military operations?
These two examples are not comparable. Bangladesh was a different story.
Let one at a time. One at a time. Maiza Hamid, who goes first?
Your comment only if you also admit that the human rights in India are also very, very poor. The condition,
I think
whether it is minorities, whether it is poor people, what Indian government is doing in Mizoram, and no, we
I'm quoting the Pakistan Human Rights
have the best of the human treatment.
Sir, I'm quoting the Pakistan
both equally bad. India is equally bad. So you calling, calling a kettle black, this is amazing.
I am quoting the Pakistan Human Rights Commission.
India can also call anybody bad in human rights.
So, but you know, all these facts, you've not been able to counter me factually. Maiza Hamid, tell me tonight. Just tell me tonight.
We both have to improve that.
Maiza Hamid,
both have to improve that.
1 second. Maiza Hamid, just give me yes or no answers to a few questions. Maiza Hamid, tell me yes or no answers to a few questions and tell me if what I am saying is factually incorrect. and prove if you say it's factually incorrect. No, one second. If you say it's factually incorrect, 1 second. If you say
Gilgit-Baltistan are being neglected,
Miss Maiza Hamid,
we are giving them special packages so that to make.
Are you giving them a right to vote in your national election?
We are improving. India is not improving.
I think local bodies election is transfer of power to the grassroots.
What about right of vote in the national elections? Yes or no?
What
yes
I'm trying to say is we are starting by
yes
local bodies. Every party
yes
is there
or no, Miss Hamid, you represent Pakistan's ruling party. Yes or no?
Let the people of Pakistan decide, and we
yes or no?
The government of Pakistan is
yes or no. That's all I want.
Special packages.
Maiza Hamid, forget packages. You can't.
As far as security is concerned, that is our primary concern, and obviously army is paying special attention.
Miss Hamid, yes or no?
That doesn't mean that these people are being neglected.
Miss Hamid, yes or no? Just say tonight. Say all the people across India are watching you right now, Miss Hamid. And Rashni Kher will counter you after that. 80 countries this program is going out across India, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and every part of our United Nation. People are watching this tonight.
You should spread
I want you to, and especially all across Jammu and Kashmir, people are watching you tonight. I want to ask you, you are a leader from the National Assembly of Pakistan's ruling party, PMLN. And I'm asking you, tell me today, is it true or not that you have denied the people of Gilgit-Baltistan the right to vote in your national elections? Yes or no? Please tell me, give me a straight answer.
Listen,
I'm listening. Give me a straight answer, yes or no.
Pakistan and these areas that have elections, they have equal rights as
equal rights and no right to vote.
Government is concerned. The packages,
packages. Do you give them fundamental rights? This is the first debate. The first debate on Pakistan-occupied Kashmir on Indian television, and our viewers will decide who's right and who's wrong.
Rashni Kher. Fundamental right to vote.
Fundamental right to vote in a national election. Please don't lie on national television. You're on Indian national television. You are on Indian national television. Please don't lie, ma'am.
Why would
they do not have the right to vote in a national election. Rashni.
Fundamental rights were missing. It means they're fundamental. You know, Arnab, why this election is happening right now? It is happening because the Pakistani establishment wants to make Gilgit-Baltistan a province of Pakistan.
That's right.
No other reason. There is no milk of human kindness flowing into Pakistan's veins suddenly.
Simple question. Do they have the right to vote? Mr. Pirzada, Mr. Pirzada and Maroof, please.
Yes. Because we are coming after you.
You know, Mr. Pirzada, take your little, take your little threat somewhere else. Mr. Pirzada, we find that funny.
Really. I mean, you amused me.
They are rattled. I'm so happy to see them.
Just going to lose Kashmir to Pakistan.
You lost the debate, sir. You can't even win a debate on the subject.
I assure you, you guys have lost your mind.
Your dreams, Mr. Pirzada. Keep dreaming. May God bless your dreams.
Territory under international law, and we will take back Indian Kashmir. I have a guarantee.
I can assure you the people of
read the UN resolution.
Put your money where your mouth is, all right?
Read the UN resolution. Mr. Pirzada, when you come on the show next time, please read the UN resolution of 13th August 1948. You've got no locus standi. You've got no locus standi, Mr. Pirzada. Please read the UN resolution.
May I, Arnab? I just like to make one point.
We are the Muslims. We are not Hindus, and it's not a Hindu majority province.
It's not about Hindu or Muslim, sir.
That's not humanity.
All right, we heard enough of your
the UN resolution. You have no hope in it.
Can I ask this gentleman one straight question? Mr. Pirzada, why did it take you 68 years to give right to Muslims to vote?
The issue is not Gilgit and Baltistan.
Mr. Pirzada, why did it take you 68 years to give the Muslims of Gilgit-Baltistan the right to vote?
We will get Hindu majority India out.
Please get over your Hindu-Muslim high horse, please. Get real, Mr. Pirzada.
Forget it. You have to exert yourself.
Anyway, I genuinely believe. I wish people in Pakistan, Air Vice Marshal Abidra, are watching this, so they realize today how inhuman they are being. They are allowing their military government to be to people in Gilgit-Baltistan.
That Arnab Goswami's program is structured on lying and deceit and distort.
That's all right, sir. I don't want your certificate.
Like to ask Mr. Pirdaga.
I do not want your certificate.
Marshal, kindly listen to me. I would like to ask you, why did the people of Gilgit-Baltistan, go to the Pakistani Supreme Court on 30th May 1994 saying that they have been denied representation and therefore they don't want to pay their taxes? Are you aware? Are you aware of this?
Don't understand
the people of Gilgit. Please answer me.
I take that question to everyone tonight.
At least hear the question.
I think it's very clear.
Hear the question.
I have heard his questions.
Why did the people of Baltistan go to the Supreme Court of Pakistan?
Maiza Hamid and Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao.
Why are they being asked
Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao.
When they are not
Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao.
And the international
Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao.
as a disputed territory.
Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao. Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao, let me tell you. Let me tell you, sir.
We should have done that.
Sir, women are not allowed to vote. People there do not have the right to vote in the national elections.
Allowed to vote now.
It does not find a mention in the constitution of your country. The people do not have fundamental rights.
That where women were not allowed as null and void, and now there's going to be a re-election and where women are going to actively participate. So please stop this.
They are not allowed to vote in UAE. They are not allowed to vote.
I think the people of India have seen what exactly the Pakistanis are doing in Gilgit-Baltistan. I would wrap up by saying tonight Jammu and Kashmir is an integral part of India. The only question which remains is when the people of Gilgit-Baltistan liberate themselves. I thank you all for joining me on debate number 1 on the Newshour tonight. Thank you.